Yeah, the live stream is start.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone.
Hi everyone, nice to see you all again. Good morning to you. Today is Tuesday, October the 4th. October already.
Yeah,
So
it's coming to October.
yeah, we are like in the
Yeah,
last quarter of 2022.
yeah.
So I hope
Last 2 months.
yeah, I hope you guys are making some money. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have so many things to share to our audience today about what's going on with the market and how's the crypto market and the news. Uh, I received the recent receipt is one of the largest digital investment group. They also invest more in the crypto. Yeah, and they have uh, they have raised 720 million for the Bitcoin fund. Yeah, and then this one have a good signal. That's why the price of crypto bouncing back from 18,000 now is 19,500. Let me see how's the price. Crypto
19,000 plus of what I saw this morning. Let's see again.
19,000 plus. Yeah. Uh,
19,600 plus. Yeah.
Yeah, 19,600 plus. If compared with 24 hours ago, it's increased 1.8 percent. Yeah, and we also see the other altcoins so go up, but Ethereum we see the decrease
1326
one.
for ETH. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's why a lot company and investment group betting on Bitcoin because I also see some nice article shared to us about let me article shared to us about crypto Bitcoin because one of uh, the that means the author of the Rich Dad and Poor Dad, he also say that he also shared some of information to us about um, he he supported Bitcoin for a long time ago, and he also say this is a good time to buy when the crypto and Bitcoin in deep, and at this moment. When we see the Fed is trying to adjust the uh, interest rate to control the inflation, however, it's bring a lot of impact to the people, and a lot of companies suffer with many debt and with many issues. That's why people still worrying, looking for the safe haven, and we can see in the slides, Robert Kiyosaki, he also he also said that let me go to the article about him. He also said because of real money or the safe haven. He also said in his Twitter, he said by opportunity if the Fed continue raising interest rate, and when Fed pivots and drop interest rate as England should be used my why the other price. Yeah. With the price within this crisis, it's a change for the richer get for the rich get richer. Yeah, the poor get poorer, and it's depend on us. We keep calm while when we see so many things happen around us, and we and and we can see uh, opportunity in something. Yeah. And he also said America birthplace in New England. All England died this week. All English pound died this week. It mean that yeah, we also can see the currency compare with so many um, uh, fiat like US dollar, Sing dollar, and the other currency, we see nowadays the strength of the US dollar is one of the highest with the because the Fed increased the interest rate, and we also can see this is a time, it is chance for us to looking for some of the safe haven. Some people are trying to get gold, to buy gold, buy some other stable thing. Yeah. And how do you think about this thing happen, Mr. Nicholas? I can't hear
Right,
you.
right, right. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
as for the what the this Robert Kiyosaki, right? Yeah.
yeah,
So he's pretty famous. He wrote Rich Dad and Poor Dad, or rather Rich Dad Poor Dad, kind of that book.
yeah,
I have that book. I think it's very interesting to read from his perspective of how one should learn to grow their own wealth rather than relying on the old system, or rather the general system where everybody goes and work and earn money. So his ideology is basically to let your money work for you, instead of you
yeah.
work,
That's what.
because you need to work, to have some money in order to let this money work for you, so to speak. Because how the money is going to work for you is you invest in the correct places. Yeah. So to invest in the correct places, you need to have that kind of knowledge. So for this guy, he's been doing this for a long, long time. Yeah. Of course, when he look at this, if you put yourself in his shoe, as an investor, as someone who uh, make a lot of money from investment, yeah, then you will look at Bitcoin in a certain way, rather than just thinking, oh, Bitcoin is a scam and all this kind of thing. But if you look at from the perspective of this kind of investors, they look at opportunities. They look at what kind of opportunity Bitcoin can bring you, what kind of opportunity gold and silver can bring you. There's another guy by the name Mike Maloney has been talking about gold and silver investment.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
that's I also admire him when he and he say something about you know the compare the goal with the US dollar. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
So when these people who are investing in this kind of investment vehicle, they look at the current system in such a way that, wow, okay, first of all, I believe they are not very confident with the way their own government runs the country, and how their own government manage the economy and finance. So that is why there's always been encouraging people to look out for their own interests and make very well-informed investment decision. Read up on information and all this kind of thing. Yeah, and I think if we, any of you out there, you read up on their books, look them up in some of their videos, you'll be able to understand where they're coming from. And I think what he say, Bitcoin as is a real money, is okay. A lot of people will argue, oh no, it's not a real money. You can't use it on a shop to buy something or some. There are, I believe there are not many. There are some shops out there in the market that are actually accepting Bitcoin as real money to transact
yeah,
for. But by and large, most Bitcoin stakeholders, they would keep it and just keep it and sell to people who want to buy it, and then these people who wait for the price to go up or down, and then sell to someone else who wants it. It's just it's basically just money flowing around.
yeah. That's right.
Just that you can't hold it in your hand. It's digital. Yeah. So
Yeah,
Bitcoin being a real money and it's a safe haven, this concept, this ideology, actually, I believe I will look at this as quite a legit argument. Yeah, because it all depends on demand. You know, if you have a currency that nobody wants, even if you print it in a physical form, nobody will want it because it will not money, even though if you print it in paper. But if you have it in digital and people want it, yeah, it's legitimate money. Yeah, that's how I think it.
yeah,
That's how I see it. Yeah. So him saying, uh, so let's look at this Bitcoin as a real money before you are able to tell yourself, oh, what the opportunity, what kind of good things it can bring you. Yeah. So
yeah,
Kiyosaki always been supporter of asset class in a Fed that the Fed cannot directly influence. So basically, um, it goes on to say that they are more supportive of, so to speak, actually this decentralized thing, this concept of decentralization. You know, it doesn't come off from Bitcoin. From time of Bitcoin, it came off from way before, from people like them who are investing, from people like them who don't
yeah,
want Fed to control what they have. They want to take
yeah,
control of what they have. So this idea of quote unquote decentralized or decentralization has started way before. That is why that is the reason why Bitcoin is created, right?
yeah.
Yeah. So it allows people to control their own finance, basically.
Yes, correct. It's the thing is happened like 20, 29, 2009. Yeah, uh,
20.
yeah. At the time when the finance have a little bit crisis, and then a lot of people suffering. After that, the Bitcoin have been born, and so many yeah, and then people they are also thinking one thing is about decentralized, because with the thing happen, it may have a circle every 10 years, every 15 years or 20 years, the financial crisis happen again, and it bring people suffer a lot. Yeah. So people thinking some asset like gold, uh, gold property or the other thing to keep their asset, to keep their income, to keep their earning instead of getting the dollar, US dollar or mark, the Deutsche mark. Yeah, like last time, it's become like the paper. It's become like something useless. Yeah, that's why people they are after working for the period like 5 year or 10 year, they are thinking the way to move the asset, to move their asset. Yeah, that's why Bitcoin is a new form. Some people like 60s, 50 or 60s. They also scare about Bitcoin or digital thing. They also thinking about something like the new gold, something like the um, property. But with the young people, they also think, yeah, Bitcoin. They bet on Bitcoin, but we need to do more, we need to do more research, do more homework about this, because if we don't care about wallet, if we don't know about anything about digital, we can lose it easily, because sometimes we forget where's the key, how to open the wallet. Yeah, it's not like a bank. And then and next one, we want to share to our audience about some new thing want to open. Uh, a lot of company prepare for the game, prepare
Yeah.
for entertainment. Yeah, that's
Right.
why
So
the cigar,
I
Newton
believe,
Plus.
I believe, whatever age you are, you'll probably be at some point, one point or another, will be playing computer games, or now, even better, mobile games. Yeah. So
Yeah,
this Sega is a very famous name. Yeah.
yeah, that's right.
So,
Cigar.
so if you grew up in the 90s, you will hear this name all the time. You'll be
Yeah,
crazy over a lot of games that they produce. Yeah, so they are still around. I think they have a building in Japan, a building
Yeah,
by yeah. So anyway, this Japanese gaming company, they are launching their first blockchain game. Yeah, so of course this project will be built by another built together with another gaming company called Double Jump Tokyo, right? Anyway, you'll be based on this Sangokushi Taisen franchise, very popular arcade game in Japan, which of course over here I've not been to Japan yet, so I'm not too sure how is this thing like. But of course, this franchise is comprised of a series of strategy game that allows players to use virtual card in the virtual field. So,
yeah,
okay, this article I put it up because it's to remind us and let us know. Actually, this Sega is not the first company. There's quite multiple companies who gaming company that has gone into blockchain. So basically, it's one guy going to blockchain, another gaming guy saw, oh, this is a good thing, so they want to go in as well. And then the third guy comes along and say, wow, I think this is quite a good thing. I can make some more money from here as well. So it just keep rolling and rolling and just keep having the kind of ripple effect. So Sega is just one of the few latest one, the most recent one that got into the game as well. So I believe there'll be more and more gaming companies that will be going on to all this blockchain game kind of thing. Yeah, I believe a blockchain game will allow them to earn more, not from those people in our era, but more from the younger generation. Yeah, because to the
yeah,
younger generation, when they are exposed to something like this, it's new to them. They became more they are more tuned towards this kind of thing. Uh, so they'll just keep playing and perhaps keep making money from there as well. Yeah.
yeah,
So people who are older who has been playing their own old games, it probably takes them time to adjust to this kind of concept. So what
yeah,
gaming companies are doing right now is to capture and I hope they are educating too. They capture the younger generations with all this blockchain stuff, and that is the reason why a few months ago when we look at this blockchain, we feel that this blockchain is here to stay, is here to expand into many fields, many area of use where various businesses, big and small, they will start to adopt blockchain for their own to pave their way for the future growth. Yeah.
yeah. Um, with the blockchain game is of course it's an opportunity, and we also can see the NFT and some many there are many company running the NFT with the avatar or app and the other decentralized. Yeah, and we also know that of course it's one of the potential in the future, and uh, because so many gaming company they want to jump in, but they don't, but they want to explore because the concept is totally different with the server gaming, like like nowadays like I hear that the Roblox they also can handle one time uh, thousand a thousand 2,000 player play at the same time. Yeah, that
Right.
will bring a lot of stress to the player, the user. But with the blockchain game, also face the same issue. When we play the game in decentralized, it's really slow. If we do running like that, it's the same. You can try go to the decentralized, you play the game. Sandbox, you play a game, it's really slow. It also depends on your hardware, and it's connect peer to peer with the other to load the game. Yeah, it takes a lot of time, and it needs the time to. That means the game technology need time go together with the hardware technology. Yeah, the concept is good, but we also need to follow up with the current situation. Yeah.
Mm,
Well, and the same like today, the situation like today, the world is facing with the crisis. They are
mm,
worried about with the money when the value of their money dropping and the inflation is increasing. And now we're going to see how about the crypto mining and facing a lot of things in the crypto mining. I hear that Mr. Nicholas want to share to us about
yeah.
uh, in
So
Argentina. Yeah.
yeah, this guy here, this article is about this YPF. All right, YPF last lose. Anyway, yeah. So this company is Argentina's state-owned energy company. So they are basically YPF is a renewable energy arm. Okay, YPF lose is renewable energy arm of this YPF, right? So they started about 3 months ago, producing 1 megawatt. Uh,
Oh,
After this 1 megawatt operation, they provides power that is generated from waste gas. Right? So they use this waste gas to burn and produce energy, right? So right now they are planning for the second pilot program, which is 8 megawatt in size before the end of the year. They only have 3 months to do it before the end of the
oh,
year.
it's good to see they use renewable energy produce um, to produce the electric for mining activity and the
Uh,
other activity. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
So
but
this
in a,
power, they are all right. They are supplied
yeah,
to undisclosed international crypto mining company. Of course, we do not know who they are. But the fact that they are using renewable energy to do that, I think that's a good thing. Yeah. So earlier on, I read a little bit about Argentina, whether they did ban. I don't think they have banned crypto mining. It's just that they have banned some of the illegal crypto miner,
yeah,
right? So I think crypto is still very much alive in Argentina. So
yeah.
this project is located at the southern Argentina. Of course, southern Argentina is a very cold area. So and also well known for a lot of this shale oil and gas resources. Yeah. So
Uh,
using all
yeah,
these renewable resources to burn and create energy for mining, I
yeah,
think that's a good thing. Yeah, because mining really takes up a lot of energy. Yeah, right, bro.
yeah. Yeah, it's correct. It's nice. It's I also agree with you. It's the same with the cell avatar. They use the volcano energy to do mining crypto to make it more electric for the mining activity. Not only Argentina, we also receive a news about the Paraguay. Also, the president tried to vote for the mining activity, but it has been rejected. Yeah, let me get the information about this. Just a moment ago, I also received the information about this. Yeah, uh, here is somewhere. Yeah, it's maybe hidden somewhere, so I also can't see it anymore. But with the mining activity now is a little bit drop because the cost of living, yeah, is high, and people facing the energy uh, to to running the factory, the mining rig. And now we also can see the other slide. It look like the bonus slide because people they also worry about the what's going on with the market, and we also found some information on the Reuters. Credit Suisse is in market spotlight despite more to calm concern. A lot of people they worry about this may be the second Lehman Brothers, and 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 the and the CEO of the bank also say that came down that they say it's look like too big to fail, and he
Too
said
big
the
to fail.
liquidity yeah, too big to fail, too big to fail, and that's why I also can hear the Fed is going to have another meeting uh, on
You know,
the 3rd of
yeah,
October.
you know
Yeah,
this term, this word "too big to fail" reminds me of one
yeah,
company. There was probably the only company that was being uh, what that was
yeah,
receiving a lot of help during the 2008 Lehman crisis. There was
yeah,
AIG, yeah. So so
ASG, yeah,
at that time, those guys there they said, "Oh, this company is too big to fail, so we need to save them." Was it Obama?
yeah,
I think so. It was Obama. Yeah, yeah. So
yeah,
so uh, a lot of money has been pumped into companies like this, and then all the top CEO, top management people, CEO, whatever, whoever, they're sitting up there. They are taking a lot of money, and then they go for holiday, taking first class.
yeah,
Whereas those who are in a middle class, middle level, they are working their heads off for their salary. They'll be thinking, wow, and there a lot of them are facing a lot of job security issues. Yeah, so if the next Lehman crisis were to come to companies like Credit Suisse, I think
yeah,
it will be a big impact on at the it will create a lot of ripple effect as well. Yeah.
yeah. I also can see some this news is coming not related to the crypto, but also have a little bit information for us to dissect to see how the market, like the boss uh, is going to IPO, and and some the other thing like in Europe, the England, how they manage the how they manage the market, yeah. And the more information just go wonder, we just wander around, and we get and we digest and we share the live stream, we share to our audience. And back to the crypto, people they concerned asking, is this October about to begin? October. Yeah. Well, Mr. Nicholas, how do you think about
Oh, before
it's still up there? Is the
before we
we
begin
still
our
in
live stream,
that?
we had a short discussion, talking about this Uptober thing.
Yeah,
So basically, how I look at things is that, you know, um, technically the world is still how would you say, still in the midst of a mess that's been created, or rather that happens as part of the after effect of the war that happens in Ukraine. Yeah, so um, how would you say? A lot of things has prices have increased for a lot of things. Food prices, commodity prices, oil prices, whatever. So that takes a toll on a lot of the investors because when you and I as investors, we look at how confident we are in what we invest or in a market that we are interested in, you know that you feel the same way as the rest of them. You just want to hold a little bit longer, you know,
yeah,
to see how the market moves. You let those guys who have a lot of money make the first move. so
yeah,
so let's. I believe what we need to see is how the whales are acting or reacting towards the current crisis. Yeah. So
yeah,
calling it Bitcoin Uptober, yeah, maybe perhaps now we are in October already, but if it were to go up, maybe perhaps towards the end of October, yeah, uh, it probably won't happen that early because I believe a lot of whales out there are still not flapping their wings, the fins, yeah.
yeah. Following up with the Bitcoin October, we also can do a little bit analysis of the Bitcoin price. We also can have a look on the websites. It's some of the charts to let us know how's the curve and how the line and expect when is the price. Yeah, we also expect it may go down from 18,000 to 26,000. Yeah, we'll also hope like that. And some article also share the information is upside to the 20,500 and Bitcoin may go rally. We hope because based on the current situation, and this is with Mr. Nicholas, he also want to tell us it may the end of October the price may go up, not this time. This time is a lot of things happen, and maybe
Yeah,
the
the one
beginning
more
of
thing to note
next
is
year.
that this U.S. I think the House is having an election in November. Yeah,
Yeah,
so we
yeah,
probably need to take that into consideration because that would affect a lot of confidence in. A lot of people are saying Biden is not getting a lot of support this time. So the House might have. Their house, there may be a lot of changes in the House representatives or whatever. Yeah, so
yeah,
so uh, uh, a lot of Democrats may lose their job in
yeah,
November. So during the time from now to November, so if you have the thought that, oh, I'm going to lose my job in November, let's do something now. So
yeah,
so from now to November, there may be a lot of very unexpected things may happen, unexpected decisions coming down from them that may happen, that may impact the market somehow. So let's wait and see. Let's look at how it goes because a lot of analysts, they were all expecting these Democrats to lose a lot of seats in
yeah,
November, which is going to imagine you have a president who is Democrat, but the seats are taken up by a lot of Republicans, which means a lot of decisions from the boss, the management don't agree with. So
yeah,
the management is not going to be in agreement with what the boss is thinking and deciding. Then you have a lot of, you know, I wouldn't say
yeah.
problem, but you have a
The
lot of
brainstorm
slow
thinking
moving
about.
plans.
Yeah,
Yeah. So a lot
yeah,
of plans they have may slow down a lot simply because of this. So that is why countries who are in oil crisis right now, or even a lot of them are in a lot of trouble with this money currency crisis. So they are trying their best to do things without uh, listening to the West. Yeah, so especially the European countries, because anything that happened after the war, European countries are the one that suffer Yeah, so
That's right.
country leaders would not want to see themselves getting dragged along with all these kind of things. That is why when you see when the article came out, oh, is Bitcoin Uptober about to begin? A lot of people may have mixed feelings like I do. Yeah, so let's wait and see. Perhaps even if go up, it's probably just going to go up by $1,000 or $2,000 and
Yeah,
stay there or something like that. If it goes
yeah,
up, yeah, it's not going to go up by a big margin, definitely. Yeah, but
yeah,
let's see how.
yeah. And we also reached the end of our live stream today, and we would like thanks for your watching. Yeah, we hope you all can are successful with your decision trading activity. Yeah, remember to like or subscribe if you still don't know our channel. And we hope to see you in next live stream, Mr. Nicholas.
Right, thank you all for joining us. We hope to see you in our next live stream. Do make informed decision when you are investing in something. Do read up on them, study them, and, and make a clear decision for yourself. Thank you so much.
Mm.
We'll see you again soon.
Yeah.